Hi, welcome back to another episode of Spit or Swallow with your favorite host, Hausa Chocolate. Yay. I need one of those like machines that make noise. Today's a special day as per usual. We're gonna be talking sexting, nudes, sex tapes, and all things spicy. And with me, I have a very special guest, one of the
Hi,
finest boys in Lagos.
don't mind me, I beg.
Folusho OG. Hi, Folusho.
Hi,
Welcome to the
thank you
podcast.
for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. So, I feel like this is a very important episode from two angles. Our reactions were a very erotophobic society. When
Sorry, yeah, what?
erotophobic, so erotophobia is like fear of things sexual, fear of nudity, fear of all of
Uh,
those kind of things. Yeah,
mm,
and so I get very annoyed when I see how people react to leak sex tapes. Like, yes, okay, sensational, but it's like look inside your trouser, look inside your you have these body parts. I can understand the reaction when it happens with celebrities because yes, they're celebrities. But then you see a lot of hypocritical takes as well. You see a lot of people saying, why are you having news in the first place? Why are you this? Why are you that? Then the differences between when it's a man's whose penis or his news or his sex tape leaks and if it's a woman. So those are things I want to talk about. And then just normalizing that kind of behavior and not shaming people for sexting, sex tapes, and all of that. That's what we're talking about today.
First of all, I think sex tapes are not even that deep. Like,
Mm.
everyone is fucking. Are we allowed to say fuck? Sorry, fuck.
Yes.
Sorry, we're allowed
Yes.
to. Okay, yeah, so I feel like everybody's fucking regardless. Everybody's just like hiding to say the truth, if
Mm-hmm.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
And I think it's more of a religion thing
Mm-hmm.
in Nigeria because religion is like
Yeah.
on
Definitely one of
everything.
the yeah, it's definitely
Most
one
of
of the
the yeah, so that's
major
why everybody's
factors.
that's the umbrella everybody's hiding under religion.
Yeah.
If you look at the Nigerians that live in other countries, for instance, they're doing their shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
they go out in America, they already dress like they're naked. Like
Mm-hmm.
they post it regardless. But because it's not in Nigeria, they just feel like there's less judgment
Mm-hmm.
over there than there is here.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's part of the problem. So just the judgment part of it
Mm-hmm.
is part of an issue or kind of an issue
Yeah,
here.
it definitely is. It definitely is a major issue. I always say purity culture, patriarchy. I feel like I mentioned those phrases in almost every episode where you
Purity
know
culture.
purity culture is religion where
Oh, first.
especially for women, it's supposed to be pure, or like religion preaches a lot of sexual purity. So you find that people think that sex is dirty unless you're married, and even under the umbrella of marriage, some churches or even I guess some mosques will say giving head or oral sex is bad, or wow,
Ah, why?
yeah, because it's not godly. Some people even say doggy. Wow, why is it? Yeah, like apparently missionary is the church approved sex position.
There's a church approved sex
Applies,
position.
yeah. So these are the issues that people deal with as well. You actually have
Did you
people.
know that?
You actually
Did you know that? Did you know that? That is a sex approved, church approved
yes, there
sex
are people that
position.
actually preach against like why would you like you're not an animal? Why would you have oral sex?
Say
Why would they
what?
turn you around?
I'm an animal. Oh. What?
No, yeah, but facts. But this is what happens, and when you have this kind of information,
Shit, I'm sorry, I forgot there were people here.
no,
Yeah,
it's
carry on.
fine. You can,
Yeah,
yeah,
but that don't make no damn sense. Like,
yeah. But and I think that a lot of times, when people don't um think of things holistically, like the way me I view sex now. If I go
mhm.
out into the world, I shouldn't necessarily assume that that's how people view sex because you don't know their religious backgrounds, you don't know what their parents are telling them. Apparently, there was this babe in one of my classes in uni where she said that her mother said every time she masturbates, a cat dies in heaven. So she had like a very, weird relationship with masturbation. So many people feel guilty.
First of all, how does our mom know there are cats in heaven?
I mean, if you think about religion and a lot of the way religion is practiced, really me now as a Muslim, so many stories I heard when I was young. If you do this, when you go to heaven, they'll roast you. If you do this, it's a very fear based. It's like you're trying to land your points. And I think that that's why I say calling bullshit because, like, why can't you preach what you're preaching without coming from a punishment base? If you don't do this, this is going to happen. They'll say, if you have attachments, when you get to heaven, this one I heard it in primary school because I went to Muslim primary school. When you get to heaven, they will tie you upside down with your attachments, and they will flog you for it, bro. all sorts of shit,
As
like.
well.
So society as a whole, we're really messed up, and this contributes to like our general attitude towards sex. So sometimes, when I say something, people are like, oh, people think like us. I'm like, yeah, like a lot of people actually just have weird attitudes. And when they tell you, oh, no sex till you're married, no sex till you're married, and then it's like, oh, you're married now, you can have sex. But they've told you something is bad, then all of a sudden they think you ate your love rice, you dance, you sign papers that your attitude is going to change, but they have been conditioning you since you
Mm.
were,
To me, I think the biggest problem is from our parents
mm-hmm,
and the fact that they don't like feel
talk about
comfortable
it.
about sex education. My mom was like,
Mm-hmm,
she wasn't like fine with it, but she tried to have the conversation, which was
mm-hmm,
very awkward.
yeah.
Mm. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she at least she tried to have it. She was like, bro, at least protect yourself if
Yeah.
you're doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Most parents don't even talk about that to their children. They don't even tell them. They're basically saying no, don't have sex. Like,
Mm-hmm. Especially for girls, it's worse for us. For you guys, I think that I've noticed that that's the sex education a lot of guys have. It's like don't get any girl pregnant, and that protection thing is not even like, oh, they want you to enjoy the sex that you're having. It's just don't disgrace the family by bringing a girl home or getting a girl pregnant.
no, I mean, if you're telling your child that yo, don't do what you can't handle, like
Mm-hmm.
you can't handle a child at what 2021 is not
Mm-hmm.
right. So
Even
I think
even
them saying
16, 15,
even
yeah.
16, 18, whatever time the parents talk about it, I feel like they're telling you about protection for saying yo, don't bring another life into this world that you can't
Mm-hmm.
protect or you can't like handle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Less so than saying don't get any girl pregnant.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It's more so about STDs.
For some people it does make sense, of course, and then I think something that also really pushed that protection agenda was HIV. Like HIV,
Of
you want to be,
course,
yeah, you want to get
when
AIDS, you want to get HIV,
when that
condom,
hit, it
condom,
was a
condom,
deep
like,
thing.
yeah. So it does make sense, and they are right. You're very right about sex education. I just feel that there should be age appropriate sex education from, as little as when the child is speaking. It just depends on what you're talking to them about. Age appropriate. I didn't say tell
I
it.
was about to say, what
I said
age is
calm down.
appropriate?
That's why it's age appropriate sex education. So when you're talking to a 3-year-old and stuff, you're talking stuff like bodily autonomy. You're teaching them how to name their body parts. So if somebody, for instance, touches them, they can say, "This person touched my vagina," or "This person touched my penis," or "This person did this," and stuff. You're teaching them how to say no. Don't let anybody come near you. Those kind of things. And as you get older, the what you can tell them for each age increases. As I'm not going to go say 12-year-old and say, okay, IUD or implant birth control. Of course not. You get that's why it's age
First.
appropriate.
Do
But
you know
yeah,
what age you learn your private part?
me definitely.
Hell no, you can't
I
remember.
w- I remember everything from when I was 2. So don't. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, you brainiac.
It's not brainiac. It's just I just have a good memory. If I flash back to like first instances, it definitely would be like maybe when I was like 3. Um,
3.
yeah, and it was like when my grand was like applying cream and stuff. So the thing is, that's another thing with sex education. You should use the real names, but at home, I feel like everybody in their home, everybody had like the name that they used to call it in your house or so. So in my house, it was Gelly Gelly Wee.
What? Gelly gelly wee wee.
Yeah, Gelly Gelly. And penis. And penis was Simpy.
What? And gelly gelly simpy.
I'm just crying at how stupid it sounds. But you know how everyone has it.
Jesus.
What's
So
rolling
how
down
did
my
you
eyes?
wait? How did you change from skimpy wimpy to the, sorry, from whatever the fuck that was to vagina? How did you not change? How did you change the name?
Because you grow up now and you have sense. So
Ah, so when did you have sex? I want to know the exact point you found out that skimpy wimpy was not a thing. That's what I want to know.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I just realized how ridiculous that sounds. But yeah, even with cousins and stuff, like even when you see people raising their kids, you hear them say, "Oh, your wee wee," or your like
Oh
your
yeah,
pee
yeah,
pee. Do you
we know
understand?
PP.
Exactly. So it's your
Definitely.
wee wee. So for me, it's girly girly wee wee. Do you understand? It was just long, but yeah, that's what they used to call it.
So why didn't
Um,
they say boy, boy, wee wee?
no, so that one was either pee pee or team pee. That's what it was team
Ha.
pee. But yeah, but these are the issues. These are the reasons why you shouldn't be telling your kids those kind of funny names. Because if somebody, I guess at home, but imagine me trying to describe it to like a teacher who didn't know what Timpy is. Like, oh, someone touched my Timpy. Like, they're
You
like, what
just
are
be
you?
like, what are you
Yeah,
talking
what
about?
are you talking exactly? So yeah. Wow, I'm
Wow.
dying.
Say the name again.
The Get Out. Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
You just derailed me. What the fuck was I talking about?
You derailed us.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you're asking me when I knew. So I was also like a really, really wide reader as a kid. I used to read like encyclopedias, medical books, da 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 da.
What
So
else you used to read?
that's what I used to read, please.
Okay, carry
I
on.
used to read anyway, as I was saying.
Hmm.
I used to read lyrics books.
Everybody read lyrics books, definitely.
Because that's all I used to read. I do remember the first time I saw like sex in a book. I was 7, but I didn't know what it was, and I didn't investigate further. I just know that you know how as when you grow, things just happen, and then I know that we did reproductive organs in like when I was 10 in school, but I
Mm,
don't know. Obviously, I'm sure I knew what a vagina was, but in between, I can't say that. Yeah, like this
first.
was the day, but yeah, so it just happened.
I don't remember shit.
Really?
I just knew you just want this style and hey, that's my dick.
Wow, really?
You just know that's your dick.
But then, when did you start masturbating?
Jesus.
Because I know you know how there's the whole
First of
boys
all,
have.
I don't really masturbate.
It's fine if you
Like,
masturbate. I'm very pro masturbation. Masturbate today, tomorrow, now, and
hey,
forever.
everybody enjoy
If
yourself. It's just my imagination is not
it's not
no
vivid.
hey, everybody that this is not a knock on anybody that masturbates, enjoy yourself. But for me, it's just like myself.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, this is not fun. Like, this is really not fun to me
Mm-hmm.
personally. So I'd rather there just be
But
parts.
when did you do you think you discovered yourself like sexually?
Shit, I was mad. Fuck, I was acting fucking early.
Please don't tell me you're one of those people that it was your house up or your or one older woman that's
No, I mean it was my senior in secondary school. So yeah,
ugh, God.
yeah. I mean she
Nigerian
was.
women, we're gonna have this episode on this season. You people with the molest
Oh yeah, the
boys.
first time I tried alcohol was a babe.
Oh Jesus.
First time I tried weed was a babe.
Babes are scum.
First time I tried everything was a babe.
Were
Let's
they all
just put it
older than
like
you?
that. No, they were
So why
babes are
now? Why?
just babes just really they would like to experiment more. No cap. That's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Guys are more like rigid. Oh shit, I can't eat pussy. But
Mm-hmm.
girls, psh, that's just what it is to me.
So
Like
girls made you explore more.
exactly. Just think about it in the sense of a threesome.
Mm-hmm.
More guys are okay with 2 girls than with 2 guys.
That one is patriarchy. Please,
It's
please,
not patriarchy. It's
it's
just like,
patriarchy. Mm-mm. Everyone likes to act like, oh, women are more bi fluid and we're more bi curious and like.
but you are.
So I think that it is a mental thing. Wait, when I say mental thing, it is more because there's less stigma attached, and there's less stigma attached because of the male gaze. It's like as a man, you know how you guys are less intimidated by two vaginas. It's like more for me.
It's not even intimidation. It's just like, would you rather see like when you guys
Exactly.
like whenever this comes out and you guys like comment on the page, would
Mm-hmm.
you rather see 2 guys kissing or 2 girls kissing? This is just a general
Yeah,
question.
what if it's a general? Do you
It's
mean
just
wait?
prettier, like
Do
two
you mean
muscular guys.
do you
Ew.
mean as a babe or as a guy?
As a human
But that's
being.
what I'm saying. It's a lot of it is really the male gaze. Me, I want to see 2 guys kissing, bro.
If-
It's just the attitudes towards like, oh, it's 2 men or the 2 vaginas. That's why people just feel like, oh, it's normal. But a lot of times when this threesome conversation comes up, like, yes, girls are more comfortable being naked around each other, but are we more comfortable being sexual around each other? Are we more comfortable eating pussy? Is it everybody that wants to eat pussy? Yes, I can suck breast because breast is cute, it's soft, it's fluffy. Did I say I want to chop vagina? It's not if you don't have a natural affinity to it. Sometimes I feel like a lot of babes are pressured into doing that thing. People niggas be asking for threesome as birthday present, but they will
uh-uh.
never do and what? But
Chill
they will
now.
never do yes, but they will never do MMF. You never agree to for 2 niggas, but you open your mind. I want 2 babes. I want 2 babes.
Me, I would first of all, me, I don't even ask. If it happens, it is what it
So
is.
will you jam MMF? 2 guys.
Hell no.
You see?
You are
You see?
asking me.
Yeah,
If
but
any
these
girl
are
asks me,
the
would I
issues.
join 2 girls? I would say yes. If you ask me if I'll join 2 guys, I'll say hell no. That's just what it is. It's not about it being more pussy. It's not about me
So why
enjoying
wouldn't you join?
two.
Why wouldn't you join? Why don't you want that person to have the
Because
experience
two
of you?
swords, man.
They don't have to be that thing
Fucking
is
hell.
just nonsense because
Okay,
first of all,
okay. Let me
you
just
guys
picture.
can there's so
Hold on,
many
hold on.
types of threesomes.
Let's just picture
Mm-hmm.
in a threesome is fucking dark. Oh yeah, I read this in a book. I don't know how. If you turn the lights off in the room, you
Mm-hmm.
can't really see who is next
But
to
you
you.
know, this is why I always tell you guys, please fuck with the lights on. But continue. Mm-hmm.
Ah man, fuck with the lights
I
on.
don't like. I every time I have sex and somebody reaches for the lights, I'm always like,
It
did
just
I
is.
tell you that I don't want to see? Did I say that I don't want to
No, but you
see?
can see without your
I
eyes,
mean,
basically.
you can do mood lighting and stuff. You can reduce, but some people just go to pitch blackness, and it's like, why are we hiding? Like that's it's still
Now
part of the
find some
shoot.
things now. Let me things and things.
Please open it. Let me know what you are. This thing. Why are you hiding?
You go feel them. You don't need to see them.
No, please. I need to see what's going on. I beg. But anyway.
Anyways, so as I was saying, in a space where you're having a threesome, there's
Mhm.
no light. Like for
Mhm.
instance, if there were two guys and everybody's hands is just like moving, if I touch a dick, holy
Holy
shit,
shit,
I'm
waiting.
out.
You have one. It's just a
Why am I
dick.
touching somebody else's
Remove
dick?
your hand
But
then.
then it's
I did it self.
the
I did it
see
when you
the
grab
whole
it, you even
mood,
start sucking
the whole
itself.
mood. Ah!
That's the kind of threesome me
Hell
I want.
no!
That's kind of yes, it's
Nah, nah, nah,
fluidity.
nah, nah,
Allow
nah.
the sexual
Sorry, I
energy to
said
carry
I'm
you from person.
rigid like stone. I no fluid for that one. Nah, I'm so sorry. Like,
Oh
I
my
can't do
gosh.
it. Like, if I was in a space with two guys, two of us, and even if the guy touched my dick, it's like over. It's like this is done. Like, this is just not happening
So let me
anymore.
tell you what to do. This is what erotophobia is: the repulsion of nudity. Nudity making you repulsed. The fact that seeing a guy's dick makes you feel like ugh, but it's just a dick. Like at best,
I did
even
not
if
say scene.
okay,
Let's
touching it,
rewind.
okay,
No,
touching
it's
it by
touching
accident.
me, self.
It should also.
There
That's
should
why I
not be
said.
a touch.
That's why I said you guys should be in a. If you know that you're very like nah, you know what, and you can be purely heterosexual. I do believe sexuality is fluid, but some
No,
people are less. You know, some people are not as fluid as
no, like in
I'm just saying that even if you all you care about is pussy, vagina, the babe, if you're comfortable enough in your own sexuality, right? And it's like at the end of the day, I'm not gay, so seeing that dick or that dick touching me is just a dick that touched me, right? I shouldn't really care. I'm not saying go and be romancing it, but I should be able to be at least neutral and understand that this is an experience. Assuming it's the babe that asked you, maybe this is your babe, you just want to do this thing for her. I don't think that you should be like, so, oh my God, like you're, is most men, there
first of
is,
all, if I have a babe,
what, no threesome?
no threesome. For both for the betterment of the two of us.
So no threesome so that means no FFM too.
No, no what? Female,
Eh.
male. No, 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 no. If
So
we're
you
both yes, if I have a babe,
mm-hmm.
no, it's just
It's
us.
all wee wee.
Yes. But
I
if I
mean,
don't
fair enough,
have,
Sha.
come on now.
Fair enough, Sha. I mean, you might want to investigate why, but it's cool. It's cool.
I
It's
want to
cool.
guess why.
You might want to investigate why you don't want to allow that, but it's also cool
Why
if you
I
do.
might want to investigate why I don't want to
Yes,
allow that.
why
Why
can't you?
me I don't want to share, or
Mm-hmm.
why somebody I don't want
Yes,
somebody
why
to share.
don't you want to share yourselves?
It's I think the definition of relationship has changed over the years because in my own head, when you're in a
What
relationship
kind
with
of man did I
somebody,
bring on this
is it
podcast,
not?
please?
Wait. In a relationship, in
Mm-hmm.
is it not meant to be you and whether it's a man and man, or woman and woman, or man and woman? It's meant to be two of you, right?
No, no, it's not just meant to be.
I did not go to school.
Clearly, I need to bring on my sex therapist persona to this
Oh yeah, bring it,
episode.
please.
A relationship is between people and people. It's not you're describing a monogamous relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And now a relationship can be monogamous
Mm-hmm.
where you guys are both, each other's primary partners. And it can also be open. It can also be fluid. You guys can also have random agreements. Relationships is really an agreements game. I can be married to somebody, but we have somebody that comes to sleep with both of us. Or my wife is like, okay, yes, I married you, I love you, but you know that I was bisexual and I still want to have. There are those people that do that. I still want to be traveling babe sometimes. There are some men that say, hey, you can child the babe, but I must be there. There's some men that say you can child the babe as long as, some men are just like, as long as it's not another dick, I don't give a fuck. So there's no strict, um, description of a relationship. But this is what societal conditioning does. Society, especially religion, makes it seem like monogamy is the only way to be. If monogamy was really the other way, people will not cheat. Now, when they enter a relationship, why are you looking outside? Just because you're in a relationship does not mean that your attraction or your need for other kind of sex or partners it ends. You can now make the choice and say, you know what, I'm so in love and I don't even want to envision my babe fucking anybody. And you guys can say, two of us, this is what we want. But if you guys both know that, I like other people, you can have that conversation to either have agreements or rules. You can have a conversation to open your relationship in a type of way. It doesn't necessarily mean that, your relationship is less or whatever. It even brings you closer. It's just
Yeah,
about your openness.
to me, basically, once you start putting in, you can, yes, but I like, yes, but it's now messy.
So
Do you
so
understand
you
what I
have to
mean?
be ready to deal with all of that. It's not easy,
Like,
but
if I'm entering a relationship with somebody, we're definitely going to know all these things. I'm definitely going to tell you that, look, this is not okay with me. If that's what you like, then from the beginning, I'm going to know that we
you
can't
can't be
work. Do you
together.
understand what I
Well,
mean?
fair enough, Sha.
Yes, it's like, it's simple.
So that's what I'm saying is it can be what you like, but a lot of people think that the things that they like, you know, that's how stuff is supposed to be. Like a good relationship is one that we don't ever fuck anybody, we don't do this, we don't
No,
do
no, no,
that.
no. A good
Yeah.
relationship is a relationship where you and your partner understand each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, if if I was dating someone and then we're getting to know each other and then the person says, "Oh, so this is getting somewhere. I think I should tell you something. Like
Mm-hmm.
I kind of also like being with women, or I
Mm-hmm.
kind of also like s- being around." I'm going to say that, okay, yeah, that's cool, but then we can't be in a relationship. There's no need for that.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you want, then let me to go and be doing my thing and let's just, hey, what's up now? Where are you at this night? I'm drunk. Oh.
Fair
Literally.
enough, but what I'm saying, I get that, and then that's just you saying, what's me?
Yeah,
I'm
that
a one
leaves.
woman man. I'm a monogamous
No, it's
fellow.
just no, not even just a one woman man. It's just like removes stress. Do you understand what I mean? Like, if at some point in the relationship I know that, okay, this is what my babe's like, or this is what my babe's like, and I come to the house one day and I want to do something, or that night I just feel like I want to be with my woman,
Mm-hmm.
but I know that, okay, she's with another woman, another guy upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted that.
Mm-hmm.
I allowed it.
Mm-hmm.
It might not have necessarily been what I wanted or what I
Mm-hmm.
liked, but because I like the person,
Mm-hmm.
I might have said, okay, I'll try and deal with this thing because I
Mm-hmm.
like this person.
Yeah.
Now that is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Because at some points I'm going to be like, yo,
Yeah, but people
it's not
think,
okay anymore.
yeah, but people think that opening your relationships or being polyamorous or doing all of that is the absence of difficult feelings or conversations. It's like,
It is though. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not
if
like
everybody would just speak.
sometimes, yeah, the thing is sometimes you can accept that, yes, I'm kind of jealous, or like I thought I was going to spend tonight with you, and this is how I feel, and you guys can talk about it. It's all about the greater good of the relationship. But if you feel like, it's me, I don't have time for all that one, I don't want to be doing this how I feel, I'm feeling a little lonely, you can be like, yeah, I'm not ready to investigate. But I'm just saying that for people who want to open their relationships or want to have, it's okay to do that, and it's okay for those kind of feelings to come up, and it's okay for you guys to deal with it together. It's just
Yeah,
how do you get, and then obviously if I know that I'm with my babe today, then even like polyamory, there's like garden table, there's parallel. So parallel is like I have many lovers, but excuse me, I don't. My lovers don't know themselves. They don't know anything about each other. I don't bring them together.
Lagos.
Calm down now.
We will know each other, forget.
No, now you might know, but you might not know.
Hmm.
Do you understand?
Lagos is too small.
That's I'm sure I just explained the
Mm-hmm.
concept. So I can have, like, let's say I have 4 niggas now. All my niggas will not know themselves. Maybe they know themselves in the abstract, but they don't know that. I'm not like, I didn't say I'm doing birthday party that everybody I come. So let's all discuss. And then kitchen table is all, they're called metamors, your other lovers, and so all of them can come together, and you guys know each other. You guys even hang together. Blah 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 blah. So everyone has their own jam. Do you get? So you choose like what you want. So if you have, that's why it's really all about agreements. If she's with a babe today, she might be like, yo, I'm with this person, don't come home, or or I'm not coming to your house. But obviously, like I said, it's all about your capacity. Some people have the capacity to handle all of that. Like, you know what, I'm gonna juggle all my babies, I'm gonna give them attention. Or some people have primary and secondary. It's really down to what you're into. I just feel like a lot of people are just resistant because they're like, then how am I going to feel? But it's like, yes, you're going to feel jealous, but it doesn't mean that you can't confront that and you guys can't still have a great relationship while everybody is having the best of their own sexual satisfaction.
Yeah, so I'll give you an example. I've been in one of these funny ass situations that you're explaining.
Not funny ass. Don't be,
I mean, to
don't
me,
be
it's funny
knocking people
ass.
things.
It's to me, it's funny ass too.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody can think in normal relations is funny ass. There's nothing wrong with
Fair
that.
enough, sure.
But like, and the girl was in, let's say, a open relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But then, first of all, the guy knew.
Mm-hmm.
So to me already, and I knew the guy,
Mm-hmm.
this is already fucked.
Mm-hmm.
To me, this is already a messed up situation because I'm looking at you, your guy is looking at me. Now I'm looking at your guy. Look at
Mm-hmm.
me. Now this is the whole atmosphere is just weird
Mm-hmm.
because your guy knows.
Mm-hmm. That yeah,
Like,
he's
do you understand what I
yeah.
mean? And that
Mm-hmm.
one wasn't even a sense of that when they were in a relationship. They just had an understanding,
Mm-hmm.
but I was not part of the understanding in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Now him is not understanding the understanding
Mm-hmm.
because he knows the guy.
Yeah.
It's different, like you said, when you don't know the person.
Yeah, so that's why I said some people are parallel, but some people are happy. Like there's some people that are like, I want to know your partner. I want to be friends with them. I
I
want us to
ain't
be able to
seen
yeah.
one nigga that want to see the partner that is fucking
I
his babe.
mean,
I ain't seen one
to
nigga.
be fair, Nigeria, I feel like Nigerian men, your emotional capacity is questionable, and a lot of it is like possessiveness as well. It's like I don't want to know the nigga that's fucking you. I don't want to. Da, da, da. A lot of it is ego based and stuff.
No,
Me,
like
even me personally, I always say that I'm a parallel guy.
I feel like this is just putting guys in a corner.
Mm.
Why is it not okay that I don't want
But
to
but
know,
that's what I was about. No,
even
but that's
if
what
they
that was
was
what
like
about. You just said you don't know any Nigerian man, which
me
means you
personally?
exactly, which means you have groups Nigerian men as men who are generally resistant to that thing. And I'm saying that me, I'm similar in that case where it's like I don't mind knowing who they are, but I don't need to be chummy chummy. I don't want to know. I don't need the details. It's like okay, yeah, that person. But sometimes I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't want to also have that relationship. For some people, it helps their anxiety when they know that okay, at least, I love this person, but that's their other partner.
That's
And
like
yeah,
sitting in petrol and smoking cigar. Like
no,
why
but that's why I'm saying that it's okay to have
that's
those.
just a
It's okay
mental
to have
fuckery.
those kind of relationship. It's normal for you to be like, okay, this is our own version of polyamory. There are people that I don't know if in Nigeria they do that, but at least
Okay, let's just do a consensus.
Americans,
Yeah,
calm
let's
down,
do it.
calm down.
We're too far. Let's do a consensus. Me and
Mm-hmm.
you in this
Yeah.
Nigeria like this. How
Mm-hmm.
many guys do you know? Even let's not even
But,
say
but
guys.
but that's
Wait.
already what I've already
How
said
many
that y'all
women?
niggas don't be
Okay.
having
How many do you
capacity.
women? How many women do you know
Mm-hmm.
they're like okay, this is my guy. That is my guy. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is allowed to be sleeping with that girl. I see that fine girl now. That's the girl he's sleeping with when I'm not around. Or how many girls do you know that they'll be okay with knowing that okay, when my guy says he's going to mess around, that's the babe. I don't even the
But
Nigerian.
that's thing is not messing around. He's just fucking the girl. And
Okay,
sometimes it's love. I actually know people that are in polyamorous relationships and they know their other partners and they are cool and they greet each other. It's just that because it's not so normalized, people don't speak about it. Because if me, I'm saying, yeah, this is my man and that's his other babe, people will be looking at you funny. And it's not everybody that has the energy to explain because most people just be like, you're crazy. Like, why would you even do that? And do you get? And that's why a lot of people cheat because what these people are doing openly, most of you guys are already doing it without, okay, maybe you don't cheat on your partners and stuff, cool. But a lot of people are already in those kind of relationships, but they're just lying. The men are fucking four babes consistently, but they're just not telling. It's the same way you said Lagos is small and you know that your babe is fucking that guy, but you guys are still fucking. So it's like, why don't you just be open and have those rules where you know that okay, these are our partners. This is my agreement with this person. Physically, this. Some of us is like, okay, no, if you're going to be doing stuff, you have to be safe. But here we can do whatever. It's just down to what you can take.
or
And
just
being
be single
no, you can be single and still be in
and
polyamorous
save yourself all the
relationships.
stress of the
No,
further
but
mass
people
and
but
border
people but
bending
people
that we're
act
doing
like being
now.
single means that you still don't have agreements. People, you can have people that that are on your rotation, for instance.
Than
I
relationships
I don't know.
or
I
what?
mean, if you're focused on a relationship, that's your business too. But even if it's not every time that you're officially in a relationship that you're in a relationship, you can have a casual sex relationship, and within the sexual relationship, you have your own rules and agreements. So that's why I'm saying that there's no definition of we're dating. I mean, yes, I understand the Nigerian concept of we're dating and she's my girlfriend, we're getting married
But
and
that's not a
stuff.
Nigerian concept.
No,
That's a
is it was
everywhere
that's a
concept.
monogamous concept of what a relationship is.
Mm-hmm.
But we recognize that people are always cheating. Why are people
Hell yeah.
cheating? Exactly why?
I don't know.
Because they always want to avoid these awkwardness, this conversation, just trying to do you get the discomfort that comes with it. And I'm just trying to say that it's normal to be in different types of relationships
Of
without
course
saying
not.
that they're abnormal. That's also a normal type of a different type of relationship.
I never said it was abnormal.
You said it was funny stuff.
It is funny stuff.
Exactly. What do you think about 16?
What about sexting? I
Yeah,
think it's sexy. I do that a few times. It's fun.
a few times. Only a few times.
Hmm. Only a few times.
I
You
think
can't be texting
sexting.
anybody anyhow now.
I think sexting is great as well. And it's a good way to sexually communicate. You know, say all the things that you want done, maybe things you don't want done. It's even like foreplay because y'all niggas sometimes. Okay, well, speaking of foreplay, okay, I guess I can talk about that. But I was gonna say general tips as a man.
What were you
Although,
going to say?
don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
Alright.
I was gonna say as a man, man to man.
Is this girl normal?
What do you have to say? Just like general advice you would give me. Although like some of your takes, I don't know if I want to put you in that position again. But what would you want to say to guys when it comes to like general sexual behavior? If you're gonna advise them sex wise, sexting, news, sending news. Please, another thing, men, please send more. Wait, I was about to be like send more news, but send more solicited news. For my, I'll just come and see my DM now. 59 pennies will be inside. Send news that we ask for. Like I actually, how you guys like to see stuff. Show me this, show me that. I mean, I'm very. If we're on that level, destroy your life is all sorts of shit. Cool. But it's like match my energy. I also like people that like match my energy as well. Because when sometimes you just want to look, and give me something back now. Me too. I want to see. I want to see if I want to see you. Not that I not ask you and you just send me. I'll kill you. Like I hate unsolicited dick pics. Like I cannot stand. Don't even in your dirty lives and you're stinking me to me if I didn't ask for it.
I feel like she's talking to somebody.
I'm talking to people in general because there's a whole unsolicited nudes. In fact, that one can be is a whole podcast topic. Somebody I disgraced. Let me not call your name on this podcast. Now he has blocked me. He has unfollowed me. I apologize. I had problems in my life. But
Ah!
yeah, no, I'm sure it's probably someone that you know because me and him had like 100 and something mutuals. A very popular industry dick spreader that'll just be sending his dick up and down. We've already handled that matter, but yeah, a lot of y'all, and it's not even just him. Many people actually do that. It's like, oh, you just start talking to somebody, boom, you're sending your dick. Like, you must be mad and sick to send a dick pic that they didn't ask for. Like, a lot of you are unwell, and that's real. Like, it's real. Please don't get me heated because I find that thing really disgusting. So yeah, it's like it is harassment. You're assaulting somebody's eyes. They didn't ask you for that shit. Please don't send that shit. It's not sexy. Don't think because somebody has told you your dick is big that like, oh yes. Like I need one guy to even reply and say, yes, when I sent a dick picture, I'm gonna fuck this. No. It's disgusting. Don't do that. Anyway, back to us.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
as I was saying, I think that, it's really sexy. And I just want guys to be more match the energy that you're receiving. You cannot be seeing breast, seeing this, seeing that, seeing all of
Okay,
that.
so me personally, I don't send news. I don't even
Mm-hmm.
ask for. But
You,
if we're sexting, trust me, I'm going to ask you at some point, where are you?
Oh, okay. So to complete the
Yeah,
so
the
that's
sexting can't end there. So
mm.
that's why I said that you don't just sext everybody. But hey, if you want to send nudes, that's your shit. If you want to have MMF sex, that's your
I'm
shit.
there's just some hints of shade.
That's your shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So that's
like,
the advice that you give
no, I
women.
mean, I think that you should ask. You should ask women to don't feel shy to ask, especially when it's probably your first time having sex with the person. In order for you not to look stupid, trust me, because half of us actually look stupid.
Ask what?
What do you like? What do you not like?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like some babes don't like heads? Some babes really like heads. Some babes don't like being fingered. Some babes don't. That's a whole other topic.
Some lives on the
But
water. You're drinking it a lot.
oh, sorry.
Yeah. Some
Yes,
babes don't like what?
some babes don't like heads. Some babes like
No, there was
heads.
something you skipped. Some babes what?
What I skip?
You avoided something.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Anyway, is that all?
Yeah, guys, eat pussy.
Thank
You
you.
really need to.
Yeah.
It would help. It would help you a
Oh, but I
lot.
just realized we've been skipping tip of the week, low key, high key. Yeah, and then spit or swallow. I didn't ask you that before.
Spit or swallow.
Yes.
Hmm. 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 Swallow.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on the pod.
Thank you for
Follow
having
me.
me.
Follow me. You're a patriarchist. You are a patriarchist, but
How?
I'll do with you after this podcast.
How am I a
Follow me. I'm
patriarchist?
joking. I'm joking. Don't mind me. Follow me on the pod at Spitzels. Sorry, what am I saying? I'm gonna take that again. Yeah, because I was saying follow me. Follow me, Hausa Chocolates. Follow the podcast at Spit or Swallow Pod. Follow Folusho on Instagram. Are you plugging your
Yes,
Insta?
Folusho _OG.
All right. And you can find us on TikTok as well. SOS Pod Official on Twitter. Catch you guys next time. Bye.